What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here, and first of all I gotta quickly apologize for my voice. You can probably hear it, but I've got a pretty terrible cold at the moment. I'm not feeling too well, but you know, I really wanted to get this video out today, so I just had to do the commentary this way. You know, again, I can't help it. I'm really sorry, I'm just, yeah, really not feeling too well. But what I pretty much wanted to talk about today is pretty much about the coming 3 weeks and what's going to be happening, because there's gonna be a lot of great stuff that's gonna go down on my channel, but also just in general for gaming, of course. Yeah, I'll get to that soon. Let's just start off quickly by talking about Sunday, because of course right now what's planned is that Sunday the final episode of the top 10 plays is coming up. You know, I know that I had yeah, I told you like I was gonna try and get it out last week on Sunday. I just, I'm really busy at the moment. Of course, it's my my final school weeks at the moment. Actually, next week is going to be the last week, and then the weeks after my my exam weeks for my final exams, of course. So I'm just, I'm under a lot of pressure with deadlines and stuff like that for projects and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, really sucks, of course, especially in a time like this where there's going to be a lot happening. But that's basically, the reason again why. Why I wasn't able to get the final top 10 players out. I'm really gonna try and get it out this Sunday, but at the same time I'm like, there's gonna be some sort of commentary in it. I still gotta do that, and with a voice like this, it's like I really hope that I will feel a lot better tomorrow, or maybe even Sunday, and do it Sunday in the morning, the commentary. But yeah, I mean, I can't promise anything, but yeah, I will definitely try and get it out this Sunday. It's gonna be, a great episode. I've already told you that. I want to thank everyone for, feeling so involved and stuff, because last week on Sunday, or actually on Monday, I already received messages like, where's the final episode of the top 10 plays? And of course, I mean, I'm really, it's really great to see that people, care so much about it. At the same time, I did post a status update on Facebook and on Twitter and stuff like that. So if you're really that involved, then you can of course always check that out. That's why I will always update you. So yeah, links of course in the description. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to get out, because otherwise that's just going to be a lot of people messaging me, and I just, again, I was really busy. I didn't even have time to reply to many people. So yeah, that's basically the reason. Anyways, yeah, what I'll be doing in the coming weeks. Next week, first of all, I'm gonna have 3 videos out next week on Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. At least that's what it looks like right now. And they are gonna be videos about E3. Now, of course, for those of you who don't know, E3 is pretty much the biggest event for gaming in the year, pretty much. Yeah, as Sony described it at their event last year, it's pretty much the Super Bowl for gaming, or the Champions League, whatever, if you're European or American. It's pretty much, it's the biggest thing to happen for gaming. This is where you're gonna see all the great new announcements for new games, at the same time new details, a lot of new details about the PS4 and the Xbox One and stuff like that. So yeah, what I'll be doing next week is I'm gonna have previews for certain press conferences. For those of you who don't know, on Monday, the 10th of June, that's when all the press conferences are, gonna be going down. You'll have a press conference for Sony, for Microsoft, for EA, for Ubisoft, and they are pretty much going to be showing you all their new games and new details about the systems, at least in Microsoft and Sony's case, of course. And what I'll be doing is I'll have 3 videos out, as I said. One is a preview to the Sony press conference, one to the Microsoft press conference, and one to the Ubisoft and EA press conference combined. Again, it's going to be great. There's going to be a lot of announcements, and I'm pretty much gonna preview on it. Going to give you a preview, like what I think which games are going to be announced and what we've heard so far. What could be happening. So that's going to be great for sure. And then on Monday, as I said, the 10th of June, yeah, all these publishers are going to be live streaming their own event, and I'll actually be live streaming the Sony one myself. That's gonna be at 3 a.m. in the night for me, but I don't care, of course. I just have to watch that, and I'm going to be live streaming that myself. So hopefully you can join me there. Last time with the Xbox press conference, it actually went pretty good. So yeah, I definitely think that the Sony one will be it will all be going well too. So you can just check check it out on twitch.tv/robinoyo when I'll be streaming it. Maybe I'll also be streaming the EA press conference. I don't know yet, because there's gonna be what looks to be like a few, you know, great announcements. So I'm not really too sure yet. Ubisoft and Microsoft I won't be streaming, because I'm gonna have a lot to do as well on that same day, and that's what I'm going to be talking about right now. I'm going to have 3 E3 breakdown videos, pretty much for the same, previews that I just discussed. Those publishers, I'm gonna have the same type of video out, but then a breakdown of all the events. So, a breakdown of Sony, a breakdown of Microsoft, and a breakdown of Ubisoft and EA combined. I'm going to be, putting those out on Tuesday, the day after, all in one go, or actually maybe even on Monday already. Just when I have them finished, I will upload them. So that's going to be like 3 videos in 2 days. It's going to be insane. But yeah, I'm going to have these these videos out as soon as possible with all my thoughts on the press conferences. So that's going to be amazing. Of course, on the Sony press conference, there's a big rumor, of course, that Naughty Dog is going to announce their new game. That's a pretty, a pretty safe guess, actually. It may just happen. They may just announce Uncharted 4 or maybe a new IP. We don't know yet. If you look at all the tweets from a few Naughty Dog employees right now, actually one in particular, then you will see that one of them, I will show you the tweet right now. He actually, for example, said, just a really short tweet and said next level or something like that. So yeah, he's obviously talking about their new game on the PS4 that he just, really saw it in I don't know, maybe in the trailer form or maybe in I don't know, pre-rendered or whatever. Just I mean, it definitely makes me very hyped up, and I can't wait, to see what they will be showing. Of course, I really hope it's going to be Uncharted 4. But anyway, I'm going to be talking about that in the Sony preview. So you will see that soon. Another big rumor is that Mirror's Edge 2 is going to be announced, and Mirror's Edge 2 is one of these games that I have a really I mean, that's really one of my favorite games of this generation. Some of you may not know that. You actually can see the gameplay of it in the background right now. I've been playing that a lot the past months, but actually when I got it in the end of 2008, I've been playing that for probably months, and that, pretty much till Uncharted 2 came out, I think I've been playing Mirror's Edge pretty much non-stop. It's one of those games that I just, I really recommend it to all of you. It's such an original game and such a fun to play game. It's so amazing. I actually got a few world records on some of the time trial maps, and though I gotta admit I'm not as good anymore right now, I pretty much lost my skill for that game. But when I actually play the time trial maps where I had my world records on, which you can see now on the screen, I'm actually still quite good at that, I must say. I was like, I don't know, 1 second behind on my world record at the time, so I'm still definitely quite good at that, but it's pretty much because of it's this kind of like string of moves that you gotta string together, and I could still remember those very well because I've been playing on these time trial maps for hours and hours and days and days. It's been I've been doing that quite a long time. But yeah, I don't really play it a lot now anymore, but it's one of those games that I just really recommend to you all. It's such an original and great game that you definitely gotta try it out. And finally, that same week on Friday, I think, is when The Last of Us, of course, comes out. And again, I've already told you about this, but I'm going to be doing a full playthrough on The Last of Us if everything goes right, And I should actually have the first part out on that same day, on Friday. I'm gonna try to have the full playthrough out, in about 3 days or something like that. So Friday, Saturday and Sunday you'll be seeing parts of that, and hopefully on Sunday the last part already. I plan to have already beaten the game then, and just pretty much upload everything all in one go. Just like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 parts a day or something like that. It's going to be insane again, but I really can't wait for The Last of Us, of course. I hope you can't either. It might just be my personal game of the year. I really can't wait. It's going to give me that feeling that Uncharted 2 gave me. I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm really hyped for it, and I can't wait to play that. So that's what you can expect on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, the week of E3, which is the week of the 10th of June. And that's pretty much my whole schedule for the coming 3 weeks. It's going to be really cool. I mean, the previews, the breakdown videos, the Last of Us playthrough, the final episode of the top 10 plays. There's just a lot of stuff coming up. I hope you're as excited as I am, because I definitely am. Let me know what you think about this, of course, if you have some ideas for stuff I can do. And as I said, I will be live streaming the Sony event, where they will be showing us all these new details about the PS4, where they may just announce Uncharted 4. It's going to be insane. And also EA with Mirror's Edge 2, which I can't wait for. Again, it's going to be amazing. So yeah, then I thank you a lot for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.